true hallmark of a champion lies in their ability to overcome adversity, draw lessons from setbacks, and exhibit unwavering determination in the pursuit of their goals. At UFC 314, it's the return of the former featherweight king.
World beater Alexander Volkanovski.
Alexander Volkanovski's reign over the division spanned 4 dominant years.
Ferocious, fearless, driven, he is a champion.
Now with a vacant title on the line, the Australian looks to once again prove why he's a pound-for-pound great against a surging contender. In less than 2 years since his arrival in the UFC, Jiu-Jitsu ace Diego Lopez has stormed through the featherweight rankings.
Whoa. That is it! Diego Lopez does it again!
The Brazilian now has a shot at greatness, with a chance to claim UFC gold against a legend of the division.
Desde o momento que llegué dentro do UFC, mi foco ha sido pelear por el título. Y ahora que tengo la oportunidad, no la voy a desaprovechar.
He ain't getting in the way of the comeback, I'm sorry.
In a co-main event, 2 of the lightweight division's most electrifying entities collide.
This is a fantastic fight.
As seasoned veteran, Iron Michael Chandler looks to slow the meteoric rise of UK superstar Paddy the Baddy Pimblett.
The UFC's got a potential superstar on their hands.
The pride of Liverpool carries the hopes of his city once more as he steps into the octagon.
The king of the North is here.
Determined to extend his undefeated UFC run and cement his place among the division's elite.
Amazing, man.
Standing in his way is former title challenger Michael Chandler.
Oh, he tagged him!
A relentless competitor who will stop at nothing to fulfill his dream of reaching the summit of the 155-pound division.
I plan on stopping the Paddy Pimblett train and doing something spectacular at UFC 314.
I'm just coming into my prime. People aren't going to be ready for me.
There it is! That's it!
The old guard looks to stand firm against the charge of the next generation.
They can't bring me down! I'm here to stay!
And the octagon returns to Miami on April 12th.
Oh, it's going to be insane.
With exclusive insight into the preparations of our main attractions.
Every A-side needs a great B-side to make something special.
April 12th, and new.
This is UFC 314. Countdown. A successful reign as a UFC champion requires a resistance to complacency. A trait that former featherweight king Alexander Volkanovski knew well and aided him in his historic journey to the pinnacle of the division.
To be the best, you've got to be dialed in, and I was dialed in. I really do believe that's what separated me from the rest for so long.
The pace, the power, the aggression, the confidence. Oh, all those things are there. And he has 0 quit in him and all win. All he wants to do is seek and destroy.
Alexander the Great!
I want these top dogs. I'm the strongest guy in this division. Bring them on.
You realize you can be champion the whole time. You believe in yourself, like I would always envision it.
Rip into the body.
Mendes
Drops him.
goes
That's
down!
it.
Alexander the Great has arrived! And with immediacy vaults into featherweight title contention.
Ready to go.
I'm one of the most well-rounded. I put it together better than anyone in the division. I'm Max Holloway's worst nightmare.
I always believed it.
He has the mind of a champion. The way he's so calm in the face of such a big spot.
Oh!
One of the greatest featherweight runs of all time, in danger of coming to an end.
That feeling of winning the title wasn't, oh, I'm a champion now. Oh, I've got this belt. That was never my end goal. So I didn't put myself on a pedestal, I'm the champ. It's like I'm still this guy that has a lot more work to do. Through my career, even as champion, I wanted to always be better. So me winning the belt, that's not enough. If I was gonna commit so hard to this, I want a lot more to show for it.
He loves to compete.
Oh, huge strikes from Volkanovski. One of the best title rounds you will see.
And I don't want to just be better than my opponents. A lot of people are just happy to sit on the top of the mountain, right? Now, I'm going to keep chucking dirt and whatever it is on that mountain. That mountain's getting higher and higher. These contenders are going to have to climb even further.
Oh, massive right hand floors the zombie. And still the best featherweight in the world. Too good.
I'm going to raise the bar every single time, and that was good for me. So that's how I was able to sort of elevate myself.
He is all mentality, all drive, ferocious, fearless, driven.
Alexander Volkanovski with a signature performance tonight.
You have cleaned out this division.
I'd love to move up, get that double champ status, and if I get both belts, I'll keep them both busy. Let's go.
Volkanovski's quest for greatness and chasing the second title at lightweight resulted in setbacks.
There is no denying that UFC featherweight champion Alexander Volkanovski is that guy. The question beckons, can that guy do enough to become a simultaneous two-division champion? Oh! Head kick from Makhachev!
Upon his return to the featherweight division in 2024, a formidable contender had emerged.
Tonight is the night we find out if Ilia Topuria has what it takes to dethrone the decorated, long-reigning Australian champion.
The first round, I knew sort of what was going on.
Nice inside leg kick from Volkanovski early.
You're making him miss, but all right, now we need to go more. Now you need to start capitalizing. I just didn't. Telling myself, now we're going to start doing this, but then the other part of my brain not letting me and having a more of a freak-out reaction defensively.
Oh! Ooh, very strong low kick. And there's another strong calf kick. Now we switch stances. Volkanovski might be having a problem.
You have a great fighter like Ilia in front of you. You give him them patterns, someone like him is going to capitalize on it. You only got yourself to blame.
Volk has to be careful as he's backing out. He's raising his head every time. If Topuria throws an overhand, that could be the lights out for him, so he's got to be careful as he backs out.
Oh, big right hand from Topuria.
He did the right thing, stayed on course, believed in himself that he would eventually find it and made the right adjustment. I didn't make any adjustments, and I paid the ultimate price for it.
You're talking about a guy who's had 2 knockout losses in a row like that. If you're gonna fight again at 35 years of age, one of the all-time greats, take time off.
It's gonna be very interesting to see how Volkanovski plays it.
I've made it pretty clear that I found it hard when I was champ, like, give me fights. I don't like waiting around. But after the 2 losses, I made the decision with the team that to have a bit of a break, and I accepted that. Bought a farm. Family loves it. The experiences we get on that farm, that's the best.
I'm coming.
It's hard to get things right. Especially being a dad. I wonder what would be in there. We could do better all the time. You found that?
Yeah, I found it.
But I can get a lot right on the farm. Just being able to be present. Was that fun? Was that fun? When you get that right, incredible. Best feeling in the world.
Let's go. Put some air in your body. Start warming that bike up. Let's put it in. Ready, and let's go.
While I had that break, there was questions. I was being like, am I going to be able to be that same guy? You're not getting any younger.
3, 2, change, quick change. Let's go, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go.
And I did ask them, but I was able to answer them, and I was able to evolve so much as me You know, I just haven't really done that.
Put those kicks in. It's all about getting that power while you're tired. That's it.
Now I'm switching off my time at 100% committed to training, and I want to prove to everyone that I still got it.
Just breathe and push. Last 10, let's go.
Early in camp, I was training for Ilya, thinking it was going to be that.
News has come out that Ilya Topuria has officially vacated his belt.
Change.
He is no longer the featherweight champion.
Then I found out I was vying for the vacated belt.
UFC 314, #1 ranked former champion Alex Volkanovski will be taking on #3 ranked Diego Lopez for the vacant UFC featherweight title.
Time. Let's go. Last one.
This comeback's going to be massive. Everyone's counting me out.
Let's push. Hard push, hard push.
And they have every right to.
Come on, don't slow down.
But I love proving people wrong.
Last 10.
This is going to be a great story. Can't wait to finish it.
Time.
While one half vying for the vacant UFC featherweight title is a former champion, the other is a young rising star whose early experience in combat came from his family's way of life.
Eu cresci em Manaus, Brasil. Sí, el jiu-jitsu ya viene de mi familia desde hace muchos años. Tengo un tío que es cinta coral de jiu-jitsu, mi papá es cinta negra, mi hermano es cinta negra, yo soy cinta negra de jiu-jitsu, mi hermana es cinta negra también. Yo creo que fue fácil para mí entenderlo por el fato de toda mi familia hacer jiu-jitsu. Las reuniones familiares que teníamos nosotros no eran las normales de que nos juntábamos y vamos a hacer una carne asada. No, nos juntamos, vamos a luchar, vamos a hacer jiu-jitsu, vamos a repasar técnicas. Yo no tenía planeado pelear MMA. Mi hermano ya peleaba, ya estaba peleando profesional. Un día estaba en la casa, estaba en la computadora, llega mi hermano para mí y me dice, vas a pelear de aquí a un mes. Y yo, pues está bien, es jiu-jitsu. Me dice, no, es una pelea de MMA. Y yo, pero bueno, ¿cómo voy a pelear si nunca he hecho una preparación? Y me dije así, no te preocupes, tú sabes jiu-jitsu, así que no hay ningún problema, puedes pelear.
Da cidade de Manaus, Amazonas, Diego Lopes!
Let me tell you something about Diego Lopez that I've learned in watching his fights. He does not mind getting hit in the face.
De que agárrate los y vas. Y tenía 17 años.
We start warm up, and then I will show you a little drill of Diego. And today's got to be short practice, but more intense. Okay? Good? All right, 1, 2.
Yo empecé el MMA en 2012. Yo no tuve una carrera amateur, fue directo a profesional. En 2015 llegué a México y ya aquí fue donde empecé a formar mi carrera.
He has been here in Mexico for 4 years. He hasn't returned to Brazil since. As we said, this is home now. And Lopez brings him down. My goodness, is Diego Lopez the real deal?
Y nuevo campeón.
Fui campeón de 3 eventos regionales acá en México.
And still, Diego!
Hasta darme brinco para UFC.
On just 5 days' notice, the dream is realized tonight for Diego Lopez.
En un abrir piscar de ojos, estaba arriba del octógono peleando contra el número 10 del mundo. Yo me acuerdo que era una frase que yo dije en la entrevista. Para as pessoas que não me conhecem, eu vou conhecer depois dessa luta.
He's been out of Brazil for the last 9 years in Mexico, chasing this dream.
Oh! To step in on his debut against a top 10 guy and have some success.
Eu sabia que quando me deram a oportunidade dessa de pelear e cortar viso dentro do UFC,
This man appears experienced, ready, and he put on a show in the debut tonight.
era a minha oportunidade para demonstrar ao mundo de lo que eu sou capaz.
Lopez would make good on that statement.
Agora sim, já quando chegamos aí, já sabe. ¿Listos? A darle.
Building off his impressive debut, He began his rise through the featherweight rankings with back-to-back bonus-winning performances.
Diego Lopez does it again!
That dude is an animal.
With momentum on his side, Lopez commenced what would be his breakout year in 2024 with a high-profile fight on a marquee event.
Entonces, tuve la oportunidad de pelear en UFC 300 contra Diego Lopes. Ela estava ranqueada neste momento.
That's 2 right uppercuts by Lopez.
That is it! You gotta be kidding me!
E recebo a chamada para ser como evento do UFC 303 contra Brian Ortega. Então, eu tinha uma oportunidade muito grande em minhas manos de dar brinco muito alto dentro do UFC. 2 horas para a pelea, nos cambiaram de contrincante e acabei peleando contra Dan Ige.
Brian Ortega fell ill earlier today. In came Las Vegas resident Dan Ige to step up and step in.
Nunca dudamos em aceitar a pelea. Eu queria provar para mim mesmo que eu posso.
Well, this is just how he fights with everybody. He fights like a mad dog.
Lograr todo pues bajo presión o bajo qualquer circunstancia, ¿no?
And that'll do it. All hail both of those athletes. You are about to see something that you have never seen before. The combat sports leader has taken over Sphere in Vegas. Welcome to Noche UFC.
Lopez would eventually get his shot against Brian Ortega when the match was rescheduled at the highly anticipated Noche UFC event.
Brian Ortega has fought the best of the best. He has fought some of the greatest fighters in his division ever.
Brian Ortega é peleador que ha peleado 2 vezes por aqui dentro de top durante muitos anos.
All right, here we go. Number 3 versus number 12 in the featherweight division.
E quando o UFC pudo remarcar esta pelea contra ele.
Oh! Huge early connection by Lopez.
Foi algo que me llenou de energia e motivação para demonstrar que eu estou listo para o seguinte nível.
Oh, he stung him. Left hand for Lopez.
Oh my goodness. Look at this kid.
Chasing a finish in the waning seconds.
Hold the neck. Hold the neck. And hit that guy. And hit that guy.
Há 2 anos que eu estou dentro do UFC. Agora vou pelear por o título.
A great performance from Diego Lopez here tonight.
Definitivamente es ganar el título.
Diego Lopez has now emerged as a contender in the weight class.
Defenderle más veces posible.
Diego Lopez, this man, he's coming for that belt.
Y poder marcar mi nombre en la historia como campeón más de peso pluma.
For UFC title challenger Diego Lopez, the relocation from his native Brazil to Mexico was an arduous one. But a chance meeting with a fellow countryman put him on a path to fulfill his dreams as both a coach and fighter.
Me cambié a México en 2015, cuando tenía 19 años. Yo llegué, estaba solo, es un país que no conozco, no sé de la cultura, no sé qué idioma hablan, pero yo voy, es una gran oportunidad que tengo. Después de un tiempo acá en México, conocí a Alessandro de Manaus también, que tenía el sueño que yo. Teníamos que era tener nuestro propio equipo, ¿no? Nosotros teníamos en duda cuál iba a ser pues, el nombre del equipo y opinamos pues, por Brazilian Warriors, ¿no? Pues dos niños brasileños que salieron de su ciudad pues, buscando sus sueños y objetivos, ¿no? Pues guerreros, ¿no? Porque no desistía pues, a pesar de las dificultades.
Estamos siendo equilibrado porque no va a parar ahí. Yo veo que ele está controlando mis piernas, no solo juegue a eso. Mano y hombro, y mira mi pierna y no piso como me está levando juntos con él. ¿Vale? Sin perder el contacto, por favor. 1, 2.
Eu desfruto muito ser coach porque é algo que me ajuda bastante, ¿no? A seguir aprendendo y a seguir enseñando pues, las mejores técnicas posibles para mis alumnos.
Estoy aquí, controlo la mano, ya corre nada, estoy de lado ya. Ahí está. Ok, aquí va a ser difícil ahí.
Ser coach me ha ajudado a ser um melhor peleador, eu aprendo coisas diferentes. Porque não é só a um estilo de pelea, senão há vários estilos de pelea. Porque Tengo muchos alumnos que pelean profesionalmente y a ellos les tengo que analizar la pelea de cada contrincante suyo.
Pero no bajes la rodilla, Andrés. No bajes la rodilla, saque ahí.
Y eso es lo que me ha ayudado, creo, a ser un buen peleador y no tener como una preocupación por si me toca alguien que es strike o alguien que es luchador o alguien que haga jiu-jitsu. Yo me siento confortable pues, en todas las áreas cuando me toque un peleador completo.
Lopez's coaching prowess led him to linking up with Mexico's renowned Lobo Gym.
Bam! One of the best fighters to come out of Mexico, and Alexa Grasso's grown into this elite fighter under the tutelage of her uncle Francisco Grasso for years.
Where he became an integral part of a championship-winning team.
Pude trabajar con Alexa toda su carrera dentro de las 125 libras dentro del UFC, desde su primera pelea hasta cuando ganó el título.
Oh, that's tight. I think she got it! She got it! She got it! Oh! By submission!
Thank you to my coaches, my head coach, Francisco, Alessandro, and Diego. I'm blessed for this team.
In the process, he would find the ideal mentor to guide him in his own competitive career.
Desde que decidí juntarme con el equipo de Pancho, yo he pedido a Pancho que sea mi head coach.
Bien, un recto, hermano, ¿va? Pam, ya.
Cuando decidimos hacer esta unión de Brazilian Warriors y Lobo Gym.
Pam, pam, y cierras con un codo izquierdo al final, como si fuera un guard, ¿va? Pam, pam, pam. Excelente.
Posible, ¿no? Entonces, yo creo que ha sido pieza fundamental en mi carrera, sin duda, pues para lograr lo que estoy logrando ahorita y principalmente tener pues, el éxito que estamos teniendo.
What it makes Diego special is he's a coach too. Ah, excelente, buena patada. And because he's a coach, he's a perfect student. Pam, pam. Eso, dos jabs. Pam, pam, tiempo. And we are working in his striking, in his timing, working speed, in power, a little bit of everything because Alex Volkanovski is an amazing fighter. But Diego can match up with anybody. He's just relentless. ¡Bam! Excelente, hermano. Y nos vamos por una patada derecha, ¿va? ¡Bam! 4 rectos.
Esa pelea contra Volkanovski me estoy preparando de la mejor manera posible para demostrar que soy un peleador completo.
Más rápido tu codo, ¿va?
Pero yo soy un peleador que me gusta trabajar más a la corta distancia. No soy más peligroso pues, en la corta distancia. Mis ventajas sobre Alex es mi explosión, ¿no? Mi explosión y mis ganas de finalizar la pelea en cualquier circunstancia, ¿no? Ya sea yo estando por arriba, por abajo.
No matter where, Diego can submit him, he can go to 5 rounds, and he can knock him out. UFC 314 is going to be fireworks, and Diego is going to be with the hand race. Excelente. Excelente.
Alexander Volkanovski's journey back to the featherweight throne continues where it began at Freestyle MMA, under the guidance of coach Joe Lopez.
It'll be 20 seconds, 20 seconds out, 20 seconds up.
Standing up when we do that.
Yep. Okay. Seconds out.
There's a lot of champions, fighters that have yes men around them.
Let's go.
Joe's not a yes man. I can tell you that straight.
Okay, get ready, up, let's go, ball.
He's gonna make you work.
Keep the pace, keep the pace.
I hold myself accountable, but if I don't, trust me, he will too.
Let's go.
I am hyper-focused when it comes to training.
That's it, let's go.
I'm obsessed. So that's why it works. Making sure you keep that man happy.
Come on, Kassim, don't accept that.
Volk, he was the champ and now he's not the champ.
Come on, Kassim, hold it there.
And I think it hurts him. So that's what we want. We want that belt back.
Let's go, let's finish him.
As a fighter, Volk usually, plays what's in front of him, and we try to dictate how the fight's going to go. Diego's very responsive and he's powerful too. So we've got to be aware of the danger. It's knocked a lot of guys out, We're aware of that and we're ready for it.
5 seconds.
If Alex plays his game, his pressure and his feints and what he does off the outside is going to be a bit too much for Diego, and he'll just overwhelm him.
Sprint back. Come on. Get lower, Kassim.
Preparing for Lopez. It's no secret that he's an aggressive fighter. Him being aggressive on the feet, knocking him out, or they're getting desperate for a takedown and wrapping up submission when he makes them panic shoot. You come at me like that, I'm gonna capitalize. I'm gonna make you pay. I can fight all styles.
Halfway, let's keep pushing. Put in power.
I can be the pressure wrestler. I can be the fighter on the outside, even at 5'6".
Let's finish.
Everyone knows he's a very exciting fighter, and everyone knows that I'm going to be back and I'm going to bring an exciting fight.
Let's finish it.
I want that belt back, and I'm going to get it.
Time. Stand up, hands up. So look like a champ.
Toda mi vida me tengo preparando para esse momento. Desde o momento que llegué dentro do UFC, mi foco ha sido pelear por el título. Y ahora que tengo la oportunidad, no la voy a desaprovechar.
Diego Lopez comes out guns blazing, and it's terrifying.
Qualquer situação, mi grappling é peligroso para ele.
This could be it. That'll do it.
Pero me veo ganando esta pelea contra Alexander Volkanovski por nocaute.
Oh! Uppercut for Lopez early.
That's it.
Diego Lopez does it again.
He is very aggressive, but I'm going to capitalize on that.
Oh, beautiful right hand.
He's just fighting at a different level.
It isn't just going to be a finish for you guys and one of the greatest comebacks you've ever seen.
Oh!
Big elbow by Volkanovski.
UFC 314, you're going to see the dominant Volk that you're used to seeing.
Still in his prime, the pound-for-pound king.
The best featherweight that the sport has ever seen.
That'll do it, Alexander Volkanovski.
You're going to see me bringing that belt back home to Australia, and you'll see me defend it